Hello everyone, this is video note 6.8 on greatest common factor. First thing we need to do is review what a factor is. And a factor is a number that can be multiplied to get another number. And you've worked with factors before, but sometimes we mix up factors with multiples. So if I want to find the factors of 8, usually they come in pairs. So for example, 8 is 1 times 8, and we can also write 8 as 2 times 4. So the factors are 1, 2, 4, and 8. 24 we can write as 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, 4 times 6. So the factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 24. I want you to try 32. I'm going to do 48. So 48 is 1 times 48, 2 times 24, 3 times 16, 4 times 12, 6 times 7. So the factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 12, 16, 24, and 48. Remember, you should pause the video and try to find the factors of 32. I'm going to check for this when I check your homework. Now let's talk about greatest common factor. Greatest common factor is the biggest factor that both numbers have. So, for example, we knew that the factors of 8, if we're trying to find the greatest common factor of 8 and 24, are 1, 2, 4, and 8. And we know that the factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 24. And the ones that they have in common, well, they both have 1, 2, 4, and 8. 1, 2, 4, and 8 are in both lists. But the biggest one in both lists is 8. So the greatest common factor, which we sometimes abbreviate GCF, is 8. Now, you would need to try this one. You try this one. I will do the next one. So the factors of 100, I have to find them first. So the factors of 100 are 1 and 100, 2 times 50, 4 times 25, and 5 times 20. Those are all the factors of 100. The factors of 40, I have 1 and 40, 2 and 20, 4 and 10. So I'm going to look for the numbers that they have in common. They both have 1, they both have 2, they both have 4. Oh man, I forgot 1 and 10. 10 times 10, so 10 is also a factor. So they both have 10, and they both have 20. And the biggest number on that list is 20. So the greatest common factor is 20. Alright, you need to try 32 and 48. Gets just a little bit more complicated when we add in variables. But variables aren't that hard because really when you have x squared, that's just x times x, and x is just 1x. So the most that you can take out is just the 1x. Alright? So we already knew from up here that the GCF, GCF of 8 and 24, we knew that was 8. And from this bottom part down here, we can see that the GCF of x squared and x is just the 1x. Like, I can't take more x's out of it because there's only 1x in this bottom row. Like, this one kind of limits me on the bottom. I can only take the 1x out. So the GCF of 8x squared and 24x is just 8x. Okay, I'm going to do the last one. So first I need to find the GCF of 16 and 24. So the factors of 16 are 1, 16, 2, and 8, and then 4. And then the greatest common factors of 24, the factors of 24 we already had before, but they're 1, 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. So the ones they have in common, they both have 1, they both have 2, they both have 8, they both have 4. But the biggest one is 8 again. And then we think about, okay, how many x's could I take out? And the most number of x's I could take out would be 4 because this one is x to the 4. And this one has x to the 5. So this one has 4 that I can take out. So you end up always choosing the smaller exponent, the smallest exponent. So my GCF is 8x to the 4th. That's a 4. Okay, you guys know the drill. You need to try this one.